Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just nowhere to go on that run play. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Nice job of that defensive front.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Direct snap to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll try the right here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired,
and he will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, USF. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough in the first. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. And the Nittany Lions move into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, South Florida. Made the defense look slow that time. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fights off a defender. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They'll give it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get...
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. And they keep it going here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. A throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick catch. The tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. The conference championship on the line, Kurt, and you can tell with this intensity, the game dead even now.
Everything that you do in the offseason, winter conditioning, spring ball, those hot dog days of summer two-a-days, all the way through the season, it all comes down to this. These teams are leaving everything out on this field. Both wanted desperately to win this championship.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down play coming up. Handing off on the draw play. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got
caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, USF. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
To the air, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Look at him run through those tacklers. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. They've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
He's going to take another shot right here. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really...
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play.
Powerful running into the secondary. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They will claim the second half lead. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 10 now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. offense trots back onto the field here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runs through the defender. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. The back's got it. They finally corral him at the 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. They go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. All about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The AT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? On the run, he'll let it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. And 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New center down to the offense. First and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. USF offense is back out there now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, South Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Hits into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump in front here in the fourth. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The Bulls come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Eludes a tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The Bulls trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Bulls. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the 2-point conversion. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now a crucial PAT attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. He hands it off from the gun. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Bulls will line up now. It's first and goal. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the offense recovers the fumble. First down here for this offense. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air, it's Reed. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the South Florida Bulls.